back to another video. I am Slips.
I'm Stash.
And you guys are watching Two Piece and a Biscuit.
Two Piece and a Biscuit, back with more motherfucking Rammstein.
Today we're doing Teil at the Hurricane 2013. Looked like is what someone requested for the live show to be. So we're going to do that. So any new Rammstein fans, hopefully guys, if you haven't seen, if you're new to our channel, we got other Rammstein reactions. Check our rock playlist. It's there. Yep. If you are new, we apologize about our setup here. I'll just say it for any new people because I know we get a lot of people coming through. It's going to get better eventually. I know some people say stuff about it every once in a while, but we're doing what we can.
Yep.
We got lyrics, English lyrics, so we can have a translation because we don't want to do just the performance. I know a lot of people like seeing the reaction to the performance, but we like to break music down and actually do more than just nod our heads and go, wow, that was cool. So without further ado, we're going to hop into Rammstein, Teil.
Yeah, and I know a lot about this whole subject. So we're gonna have a nice little conversation after this too, because I want Cody's full reaction to this.
So hopefully it's a good performance, good music. I expect nothing but amazingness from Rammstein.
They're freaking phenomenal.
So if you guys enjoy our video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below what more Rammstein we should do.
Subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 300, guys. Hit us up at 300. If we're already at 300, because we make all these videos in one freaking day, hit us up with 400. Yep. We'd love to see that shit.
Yep, and I mean, if anybody's been with us for a while, they can kind of see how our quality's getting a little bit better. We've changed a little bit, where it's going to only get better from here. Yep. Like I said, so without further ado, let's hop into Teil by Rammstein. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you seen this one? Someone's in the pot? Is he on a treadmill in a pot? Okay. So he's in the pot? Super dope. So far, Dave said he's realized he does remember seeing this live show before, so it's not quite new to him. I've never seen it. I thought it was really cool. I was like, as I was saying when before Teil came out.
Want to see what he comes out
I was
with.
like, yeah, let's see, because we did the other one where he came out from the drum and shit, but he came out in this one like a butcher's apron and like blood all over him and had brought out the pot, and then the keyboard, like they said, their keyboard player comes out, was in the pot. Usually he's on his treadmill, but he's in a pot.
All right, so let me explain the story to you since you don't know the story. So the beginning of it,
I see
in the
cannibalism
intro
when I see it. So.
It is completely about cannibalism. This is an actual true story that happened over in Germany actually not too long ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, this dude put he's a software engineer.
Okay.
And he put an ad on there. He was looking for a well-built 18 to 30-year-old who was willing to be slaughtered and eaten.
Really?
And yeah, when he was young, I guess he grew up in a nice house. His dad had left, but his mom.
Oh, so when he's talking about this verse here, he said, "Today I will meet a gentleman. He likes me so much he could eat me up, soft parts and even hard ones." Or basically talking about he's the person going to this guy.
Yep.
That's going to try to eat them.
So somebody answered him, and they had a full conversation for like at a time. So they had a relationship between each other, and we'll get to a full conversation. This is the end, but. This dude went to his house. They went in their living room. He started to undress. He put him in a bucket, in a fucking bathtub, and the dude wanted to be killed.
Right.
Like they had this conversation. He knew what was going to happen to him.
Right.
And he wanted to be killed. So he basically cut him up. Everything's on video. They videotaped it, the entire thing. And at times when he was cutting him up, he'd scream a little bit. But in the video, the cops won't release the video.
Right, of course not.
It's locked up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But he said that after a while he was feeling absolutely nothing.
Right.
Because I mean, after a while, even when you get like a new tattoo. And you're tattooed. I don't know if you
no, I don't have tattoos.
But once you get them, you get to a certain point in it.
Yeah.
It's a needle stabbing in your leg, dude.
Right, you just kind of become numb to it, basically.
Yeah, you become numb to it. So, that's the way this guy ended up becoming. And eventually, he was suffering, basically.
Right.
And dude was like, let's just end this. And he ended up eating almost 44 kilos of this guy, which is damn near, I do believe we looked it up, and it was almost 65 pounds of this person in a week.
That's crazy.
That's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a couple extra little pieces of meat. That's a lot of fucking meat.
That's a lot
in a week. But came out, said it tasted like sausage.
I'll say
tasted like
chicken.
No, it tasted like pork.
Tastes like pork.
And like.
So did this guy go to jail or something for eating him?
This guy is in prison. They had first got him on manslaughter,
right?
Which we'll get into later. And then they brought him back, and there are no laws against cannibalism in Germany.
Okay.
But they still got him for first-degree murder, and he's
even though the guy wanted to be murdered, he still murdered somebody.
Right. Yeah, we'll get into that.
Okay. So I got the gist of it. I understood. I got cannibalism from it pretty quick. So I'm glad that I understood that.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. But that's a true story. Like this
very
really
interesting.
happened.
Very interesting song.
Yeah.
So
I'll send you the link of the video that I watched about him. It's like a 60 minutes video.
I'll watch it
about him with an interview and everything. Cool. Dude's really freaking open about everything that he did. And normally when you get a serial killer or something like that, you really don't want to talk about all that stuff because it kind of it plagues them. You know, and it does him too, but you can tell, he's just trying to get it off his chest because, he realizes, that what he did was wrong, but in a sense, it wasn't, and we'll get into that later.
Right. So, sorry we talked a little bit there, but we just wanted to Dave was just trying to fill me in, which of the backstory on it. But yeah, I'm enjoying the song. It's got a meaning to it. They're rocking out. I like the theatrics, the pot, the blood, everything.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing. Teal's awesome.
So
we need to get us some guar. You want to see some theatrics? We're gonna get some guar.
Yeah,
that's just awesome.
So let's get back into more of this.
Go.
flames. Oh, look, the pot. Oh, yeah, you can see the bottom of the pot. It's fucking cool. I'm on fire, man. I love it. I fucking love it. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, it's crazy. That is nuts. How did it come up with this shit?
Wir haben schon darüber nachgedacht, mal ohne Pyro oder so eine Show zu machen.
So the video's a little extra long. I was wondering why it was like 8 minutes. I didn't know where to stop. I hate stopping in the middle, so it's hard to find pausing points. But I know we basically did it from the second verse of the song on.
He hit him with a glass of wine. That's why this whole... He brought out his best porcelain, his best china.
Right.
Sat it down, and he ate him with a glass of red wine.
Right.
With a candle.
With a
because
candle.
he wanted to kind of preserve this dude. Because,
Right.
I mean, as I said before, I mean, this wasn't just like... He called him up out of nowhere and was just like, hey, you know, why don't you come over here? Or snagged him off the streets.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, this guy knew what he was doing. He knew that he was going to die when he went over to this guy's house. So,
Right.
And the dude himself was not, you know, insane either. He was a software engineer as well.
Right, okay.
So he's a mentally stable dude.
Right.
And they had this conversation for a while, so they had a relationship between the two of them.
Right.
And to be 100% honest with you, and after me and my wife watched the 60 Minutes thing that I'm going to send
Yeah.
you, I really don't think that this guy did anything wrong.
Right.
It's kind of to the point of Raven, get over here. Come here. It's kind of the point of, if you remember back in the day, Jack Kevorkian.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah, isn't Jack Kevorkian, wasn't he the doctor that would help people commit suicide and
Yeah,
shit?
he had the suicide machine. And,
Yeah.
and it was people that were going to die anyway. They had cancer or you know, some kind of debilitating disease that was going to kill them, and they just didn't want that burden on their family anymore.
Right.
So he made it to, and then he ended up getting thrown in freaking prison. I don't think the guy did anything fucking wrong at all.
Right.
If I got to the point to where that was going to happen, and the government wants to stop this guy from coming over and killing me, then that government can go ahead and pay the rest of my fucking bills.
Right.
And take that burden off my family. But until then, all you're doing is milking me for another 2 months, 3 months, 2 years of me suffering. And that in itself is wrong to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? You
No,
want
I
to die, I mean,
Right.
let it happen.
Right.
But that's kind of the same way with this dude. This dude knew what he was getting into. These guys had a relationship. They knew what was going on. And I don't think this guy did anything fucking wrong. If he went down for manslaughter, I can understand that.
Right.
If there's not a law against cannibalism, I don't understand how you can get somebody for murder. If they were coming to your house, they have documentation
Especially
of how many
proof
were of all their letters. They recorded everything, so they knew he was a willing participant in this.
Right.
So why is he going down for fucking murder? I'm not saying eating a person is right.
No, right.
You know what I mean? And there's been studies done about, you know, the people that were trapped on the freaking, you know, when they go hiking up fucking Mount Everest and they end up eating each other. There's all kinds of study have been done that eating human flesh actually starts fucking with your mind after a while because of the chemicals that are in it.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I'm not saying that's right, But I'm also saying that he shouldn't go down for murder because of
Right.
something that somebody else wanted to do.
Right.
Because that's what they got Kevorkian for, was like 15
Right.
counts of fucking murder.
Because if
but he
some-
didn't murder them.
'cause-
They wanted to die.
Right, if they wanted to die, yeah, you're killing them, but you're doing so. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be different if, like you said, he just picked some random person, kidnapped someone off the street, and then ate them.
Right.
Yeah, that's different. That is murder, and
That's some fucking Dahmer shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
that shit's wrong. He took him back to his house, fucking drugged him up, and then fucking killed him and ate him. Drilled into their brain to try to make them zombies so he could keep them around longer.
Right.
Then fucking ate their asses.
Yeah.
But this dude had, like, fucking all kinds of meat in his freezer and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's just venison. And the cop that came in, she's like, I'm a housewife. I know what venison looks like.
Right.
That's not venison.
That's not venison. Right, yeah.
That's not venison.
I like that the song was able to kind of give us a conversation here, you know, that Dave knew kind of the story and the background behind it, because if he wouldn't have known, I mean, we wouldn't have been talking as much about it, you know.
Right, but I mean, I think it's a story that needs to be talked about.
Yeah, I wouldn't hear about that over here in, you know, America usually.
Right.
Just because it happened in Germany, like, you know, I mean.
Well, they're not going to show something like that.
Right.
I mean, they don't want to glorify serial killers anymore, even though they did it in the 70s.
Right.
Shit like that,
But-
80s.
I mean, it's like you said, it's a story that should be heard, and I mean that's why they told. I mean, you know, they're telling the story, kind of, you know, basically telling the story.
Right.
I'm sure if you're in Germany when they were making the song, people knew exactly probably what it was
They knew
about.
exactly what this shit was about.
'cause I'm sure that was probably everywhere in Germany.
This is a huge fucking story in Germany.
You know, it's equivalent to whatever, you know, something would be like that to us, you know, like a George Floyd thing happening to us in America. German people probably don't really know what, you know, who that is, but it doesn't matter. I'm not saying you do or don't, but I like the song. I enjoy the performance. I didn't even touch about. He's sitting there lighting the fucker up with a flamethrower, and then fucking dudes running around with like fireworks attached to him, just shooting off. And I'm like, I told Dad, how do they even come up with this shit? Like just crazy shit. Just
Right.
you know, like the last one we watched, or that one of the ones we watched, set the dude on fire on stage and ran up on the
this shit was
stage.
dope.
Check
This
that
shit
out
was
if you guys
dope.
ain't seen. I'm sure most people that are watching have probably watched us react to that. But yeah.
We love you, crazy German bastards.
We like you, Rammstein fans.
We love you guys.
I know we already got a bunch of requests, and we're going to try to get to them when we can. It's just hard to fit them in our schedule, so we try to get one or two done, you know. But if you got any ones that you want to request, let us know. Drop a comment.
Hit us up down in the bottom. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We're almost at 300. If we're at 300 by this one, we're almost at 400.
Right.
Let's keep it going up, guys. We love seeing you guys around here. We love doing this for you guys. So keep them coming, man. Let us know what else you want to hear.
Yep.
We've got lists and lists and lists from you crazy bastards up in Germany, and we want to hear more. We fucking love you, crazy bastards.
So, yeah, I think that'll do it.
Sorry,
So
playing fetch with the dog, too.
we'll see you guys in the next one.
2 pieces of biscuit.
Deuces.
Deuces.